Alright. Back at it in that. Did I reach the boss of the Haligtree? Yes, I did. And she's been dealt with. Eventually. It wasn't a first attempt. Probably about 10 or 15 tries, I think. Well, me and Mr. Friend beat her. I don't know if she would have been doable without him, to be honest. So here's what I've lined up today. Let me explain. I did, Seth, the homework you advised, which was research some dragons, Placidusax and Fortissax. And we got one more dungeon that I just stumbled across. Thought we'd do one more for old time's sake. The Consecrated Snowfield Catacombs. No idea what to expect there. Might just be more of the same. Got to do Placidusax. I'm not 100% sure how to get there. I think you have to jump down some rocks. This one, I actually was a bit confused about this one, how to get it going. So I've actually gone ahead and done it on my second playthrough. Because there's all sorts, you got to talk to that woman that wanted a hug about 70 hours ago. It's something to do with her. Anyway, she's in there now. I think she's having a nap. I think we go and bug her and then the fight should start. I tell you something else though. She had like these guardians or something. And Roger was in there. I had to kill Rog. Big Rog from way back when. He came in handy for Margit eventually. Rog and the dogs. So, you know, rest in peace, Rog. I think he was getting a bit ill anyway. It's probably better he's taken out. Shout out to Roger, by the way. Playing no game now because he's dead. Those guardians are all players who have hugged her. Oh, at least while you're playing online. Well, I think I had to hug her. Oh yeah, she gave me this item. Well, she gives you an item to instantly cure it. Like the disease she gives you or whatever. But then she gave me a different one. It's not showing up in recent. This thing, Radiant Baldachin's Blessing. What do I do with that? Because I think the other one was the same, but maybe not Radiant or something. You what? She's a sick woman, meow. I had to do it for boss. Anyway, yeah, I think she's just up here. Last stream was utter filthy. Needs taking down. Oh yeah, come to think of it, that woman wasn't wearing much, was she? It's up to you. Maybe we'll save it. Save it for the end. All right. She's got flies buzzing around her by the sounds of it. So, right, I just talked to her. We get the party started, I think, right? Yeah, enter the deathbed dream. 27 and a bit grand ride in on this. Let's not cock it up. So I think we'll do this, then we'll do the Snowfield Catacombs, and then we'll do the other dragon, and then we'll... Actually, I've got one more thing I need to do after that. We're going to pay a visit to something. Stay tuned. All right, Fortissax. There's a lot of red. Robert. You can't hit the geezer. Fucking hell. This is ridiculous. Not good. Heal! Oh, that's give it another whirl. Just warming up in that. Gonna beat the game today. That's the plan. This guy beat Melania. Melania? Everyone's name begins with M. Except her, it's Fiona or something. What do you mean, allegedly? Mr. Friend. Mr. Friend beat Melania. I was just there. Got a few hits in. Is there any reason this transports you back to Lanedale? What's the point of that? Right, let's rock and roll. I'm not worried. Lore? I haven't heard any. Alright, I need a better start. If this doesn't work, we'll go to the usual strat of lose once and cheat. I'm not happy about the red stuff. Probably a way to negate that, but I haven't I haven't used anything apart from a few donuts. Everything missing. Bloody hell. He's getting there. Don't get cocky. Dodge that. You all saw it. Missed that. Heal! What's going on here? Just a boot. Dealt with. Mr. Friend's day off as well. Remembrance of the Lichdragon. Whatever that means. Not sure. Some decent runage there, but not enough for a level up. And that brings me to a point we were talking about last stream. I think it was HeyJayW that said he recommends about level 170 for the ending. I haven't got there. I'm still 155. I didn't have time to level up, so we're going to roll with this. That's super high. He probably meant for my skill level. Receive Mending Rune. Alright, Cosmic. Crew talks a lot of shit. Even doing 100% of bosses, that's pretty high. I know, because I went around and tried to do some things that I'd missed, of which there were a few. And, like, nothing gives me like enough runes for even half a level up anymore, so I'm like, have I got a spare 30 odd grand of runes in my wallet? No, I don't. I've got 6,000. So next on the list, let's get rid of that. Most people finish from 125 to 150. Oh well, in that case we should be grand. What's this now? Oh, okay. Take the woman's clothes, of course. Some people finish at level 1. What a bunch of noobs. Right, Snowfield Catacombs. So I did actually try the first last boss. I think Vampire said there was 3. I forget what he was called. I morphed into something else halfway through the battle, and I died. So it might still be a troublesome time. Well, here we go then, our final dungeon of the run. Clobbered. Oh, good. Godfrey? I've met him before. Isn't he the old Elden Lord from the castle? The castle bit. Oh, that's Godric. Especially when he becomes Horror Lux. Yeah, a lot of similar names. I've just been getting Melanie and Melania and all that mixed up. It's hard to keep on top of it all. Ride this up, perhaps? Doesn't work. Oh, there we are. Get off! Doing Fortissax unlocks a new ending. Rejuvenating boluses. Black donuts. I don't appear to need them in here. It's more blue. Except if you've become an evil chaos man. I don't know about that. Like I said, it was just a small fire at a tree for a joke. The hell? Oh, one of them cats with the unfinished animations. That's not fair. Oh, not fair. I like how his staff never hits the level, but my sword does. Oh, don't you get involved. Not now. I think a few too many heals are going on this fella. Use of pillar. Very clever. Might have missed him there. Not so clever. If you take off your armor, your character's all scarred with fingerprints now. Oh dear. Better keep it on then. I wasn't planning on undressing him. Christ, right. Just run past the cat. I'm sick of it. This guy beat Melania, by the way. Clobbered. You've undressed everyone else. I just took Fiona's clothes there. I'm not sure why I did that. $143 there. Don't want to lose that. Alright, I can do this. I know what to do. Just run. Get up there. Golden treasure. Ow, clobbered. What? It went up higher? I was not expecting that. It's time to put Fia's clothes on now. She's been wearing them since the start of the game. They're bound to stink. She was already sort of unwell, I think. Dealing with all the baddies. Fucking hell. Don't think he's seen me. He's seen me! Oh, bollocks. Move. That's a fancy little attack you got there. Dealt. She also lays with corpses, but I'm sure a bit of Febreze will sort that out. It's good, that, isn't it? That's not. Cheeky sip. I don't like it. Blue donut. I'm now immune to ice. Or not. So this is like a proximity triggered one? For fuck's sake. Might be killed. I'm not a big fan of it. There is ice. I think I'm just going to have to tank it, eh? Oh no, you can time it instead of tanking it. Bit of frostbite for this guy, it seems. I did consider shooting an arrow, but I would have had to equip it. Takes forever. Bit sick of the ice now, mate. It's alright, we're getting past it. Missed. Missed. Alright, bit done. Oh, sod it. Oh. Do you know what? I don't want anything. I meant to ride that down, it's not gone well. Do I want this? Wait, this is the room. With a cat lad. What am I doing here? Oh, you can't get the clobber on the lad. Okay, this is a different area. It's all looking the same again. Fucking hell. I got an imp head. Oh no. Oh no. No way. Stop. 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 Fuck. I didn't realise he had a cheat attack. 168 grand. Oh, bollocks. Hell. Don't you dare move. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Do not want 168 grand down the Swanee. I've been through enough. Alright, there be my runes. And also the cheating cat lad. Oops, not a good start. That's not a door. Do I actually have to kill this dude? Fucking frostbite. I honestly can't believe how much that frost hurts you in this. It's so painful. Oh, fuck. He got the clobber on us. Right, that's just a ghost clobber. The pillar incident. Right, looks like I gotta ride it up. Does it work that way? Fucking hell. The pillar incident again. No. Avoid everything. Just get to boss. Mr. Friend it and let's get out. You do not need to be here, man. I'm not keen on this. Oh, he's been hurt a bit. Must have been the ice. Oh my word. dealt with. Big thanks to the pillar for doing half the work. Right, just need to jump on. It's not that hard. It doesn't work. Okay, you have to roll on it. Give that a tug. Heavy door somewhere? Yeah, excellent. Another head. All right. Boss probably that way. Head back for a cheeky level up. Missed the pillars already. I really don't like the frost. Right, 200 grand here. Get some of that used. Strength up to 50. And only 14 levels to go until we're at cruise recommended. Endgame level. Sod the Loria. Alright. Cheeky sip and a cheeky vape. Cruise recommended here. It shows, because he's a PSN friend, crew, it shows he's played like 475 hours of this. I assume he knows what he's talking about. More than I do. Right. Who's this then? Putrid Grave Warden Duelist. The PS4 version. Oh, a lot of load times in there, maybe. Oh dear, I only took one hit off him. Dealt with. Rotten Gravekeeper Cloak. Oh, that'll be that then. It's weird, it's just the cats that are the problem. And that was our final dungeon. What a climactic end. Talking of almost flawless victories, me and Meow watched a nice movie last night. I don't know if anyone might have seen it. It's called Mortal Kombat Annihilation. She'd seen the first one. I had her watch that probably about a year ago or something. Obviously, she wanted to know what happens next. So I finally popped it on. You know, she really liked the love story. It's very sad when Raiden died for a bit. Good lord, that film is something. He tricked me into it. You know, we were both a bit misty-eyed when Liu Kang and Katana hugged at the end and stuff. And you should have seen her face when the big brother reveal happened. Oh, Kana's my brother. Her jaw dropped. She could not believe it. Yeah, so that was something that happened. She still complains about the effects. Oh, it works so bad. But, you know, it's the 90s, isn't it? My favourite bit was the credits. Honestly though, man, like, I hadn't seen it in a long time. But even the fights in it aren't very good. They're so hyper edited. And there's so much slow motion. Like, they're done so much better in the first film. Where it feels like proper choreography rather than just a bunch of close-ups. And they're all pretty short as well. But they do have about 200 characters in it. I like the bit where Shiva just gets crushed. Barely does anything. Alright, so final dungeon done. There's one more thing we have to do before we head to the endgame area. We've got to pay a visit to an old friend at the Palace Approach Ledge Road. There's a character here who's helped me out unbelievably. The rough start I had in this game may have ended there, if not for that fella down there, Mr. Bird. But this time, instead of firing an arrow at his head and watching him run to his death, I'm going to see if I could actually have taken him down by my own hand. Well, my sword. The problem is, these dudes are getting involved. It's not your fight, lads. Oh yeah, Placidusax after. So as we say our goodbyes to this world, it just felt right that we came to pay this guy a proper visit. Right, Mr. Bird, let's do this properly. He's not a very good bird. That explains all the deaths off the cliff. Good night. Oh, looked like such a small amount now. Oh, there you go. Mr. Bird can in fact be killed. Look, 10,000 runes. Who'd have thought it? Yeah, combined with my golden scarab thing. Nice 13k there. And do you know what? I'm going to farm Mr. Bird a little more just to get one more level up before we do that dragon. That's confusing. Why does he make the stagger sound and then not get staggered? He did that last time too. It's better when he just dives off the cliff. Alright, that should do it. Okay, so we are... Let's do some more endurance. Alright, off to visit the dragon then. Took ages, livid. Goodbye, Mr. Bird. I'll see you on the next playthrough. What's the take on the plat now? It's probably doable, Seth. I'm actually quite surprised how little, like I've looked at the trophies now, I'm surprised at how little of the game it makes you do. It doesn't say like, you know, beat it with every job class. You don't have to kill every boss. You don't have to do every dungeon. It seems quite forgiving, you know? Classes aren't real. I suppose not, yeah, because you can get all of them, right? Fucking hell. Right, just run past these geezers. I can't be doing that fella in the red magic. Easiest from soft plat of the lot, yeah, I remember you saying. Have you tried any of the others? You do need to get 3 different endings though. Now I saw that, but I think it was Spy that said there's actually like 6 or something, right? There's more endings than it makes you get. Right, so I think we come out here and there's some rocks to jump on. Where? Here. Right. You tried Dark Souls 2 and 3 plats and they weren't worth doing. Well, there's still 4 spaces at the bottom of my trophy cap, so wouldn't hurt to squeeze this in there. You've got plats for all of them. Would you say Elden Ring was the easiest as well? Right. Where the hell do I go now? Demon Souls is pretty easy too. I was led to believe I was to go down here. How do I get back up? Now you rest. But there's no thing. There's a spot to lay down. Ah. Okay. How weird. Just go for a little lie down here and that. Finally, the wind's calmed down a bit. Quite an introduction. I think I've rebuilt the place. Looks like a big old arena. Hey up. What's this then? King Ghidorah? Have I gone to the wrong battle? Insurance. Here we are. You got two heads. If that hurts, move. That's ridiculous. Alright, as long as Mr. Friend draws the attention. Where's he off to? I hate when they fly. Good bit of damage there. Fucking hell. Where is he? Oh, that dodge though. Bloody Nora, what is that? You prick job. I can't believe it. We all thought he had it. You can cheat with the yellow stuff. Goes a bit mad, doesn't he? Sick of it. Is this the right place? I think I was meant to go up there first. Well, down the Swanee. Oh, having trouble getting back to the lad. In a few ledge incidents. It's quite frustrating. I'd like to just retry the lad. Come along, you. Don't bollocks it up this time. Okay, take 2 of the lad. Oh, don't target me all the time. Barely any damage dealt this time. Come on. What's he doing? Disappearing, right? Yeah. Okay, keep an eye out. He's coming. I've got his number. He went for Mr. Friend, who's at half health already. Christ. Wasn't anywhere near that. Good chunk of damage there. Right, now he goes apeshit, right? Where the hell is he? Oh, Christ. Alright, doing his disco lights move. Careful, Mr. Friend. Nice. What a reach. What the hell? So this is the optional super boss of the game. The disco lights. Malenia's harder. Oh, at least I didn't have to travel 1,000 miles each retry for her. Alright, don't cock up. think I just staggered him. Get his yellow bit. Don't miss it. Yes! Didn't do that much, but yes. Iframes for dragon height. Cheat. Forward. Oh god, here goes. Right. Oh, fucking disco time! Are you done? With the bloody light show? Oh, God. Oh, no! How they get close to him? You can miss, though. Where's he gone? Even Mr. Friend's struggling to get a hit on him. Good heavens, no. He's nearly there. Did we get him? That's done him. It's one more little clobber. What a bastard. Got through it in that. Oh, there's me runes. 336 grand, I'll take it. Combine that with my 0 runes there. There's a couple of levels up in there. Cheers, guys. No, there's not. There's only 1 level up in there. I'm, what, 9 grand short of a level up. Let's see if we can couple together something. Oh yeah, we'll be good. One more dexterity for the hell of it, even though I don't understand what any of it means. All right. Well, back to the end. Here we go. This is it. The final push. I have everything I need. The Beast Clergyman. That was him. Whoever he morphed into wrecked me. Missed. Damn it. I'm not even sure what happened there. But I went flying in the air and was murdered. Mr. Friend from the start then, I guess. Once again, not super happy about the massive walk to retry. The power of friendship. What the? There's an edge of the level. It turns out. I never saw that before. Where is he? Not best pleased about all the damage being done. Oh, here we go. Right, transformation time. Not best keen on it, lads.
Oh, death. Become my blade once more.
Shut up to death. He looks scary. That's a cool looking enemy. He's an arsehole though, sadly. And that sword, while slightly broken, still pretty cool. Maliketh. God. Barely touched the geezer. Missed. Oh God. Something's gone wrong with my health bar. He's dealt with.
Why cover destined death? To kill what?
Cheeky trophy. 264 grand. There's another level up in there. I'll take it. It's not going to put me straight into another battle, is it? So this then. You can use that awesome sword, but nah.
The rune of death is unbound.
Oh, yes.
and the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns.
Oh, blimey. Someone else must have added fuel to the fire. It wasn't that bad when I did my thing.
You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Excellent. Yet. I think I've done it. I think I'm already an Elden Lord. It's oh, blimey. What's all this then? Where are we? Back at Lanedale. It's looking a bit rough, lads. All right. Oh, you've ruined Lanedale. Nice job. It was a bit of a hive of bollocks anyway, wasn't it? Geezers everywhere. Putrid arseholes and all the rest of it. Where am I headed? Down? Is this right? Oh, bollocks. That's that place from earlier. Isn't that the Shunning Grounds? Just for old time's sake, I've lost 87 grand down there as well. Which is nice. Right, they're just there. Take that and go back up. Capital of Ash. It's changed its name. I think I see stairs there. All right. This could lead to something. More stairs. All right, we're definitely heading up now. Who's this then? Hey, up.
Ah, I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none.
Sir Gideon Ofnier, the All-Knowing.
Has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
He's finished yapping and wants to do battle. Oh, God. That looks like what's-her-name's attack. I forgot to grind more pink donuts. Oh, God, what's that? Cheeky heal. Cheeky donut. hell. That should not have missed. I was robbed. No, you bastard! No healing allowed.
You fought well until now.
Cock. Check out Gideon. Playing some PUBG Battlegrounds. Check him out. Oh. Mr. Ofnier. Ah! Big mistake. Oh God, stuck. It's not looking good. Roll. Oi!
You fought well until now.
I was getting somewhere there. Fuck. Right then. Oh, the heals, are you, sunshine? Oh dear. Use Mr. Friend. It's fine.
Bones, a tarnished, cannot become a lord. Not even you.
Bollocks. I will be Lord.
A man cannot kill a god.
Scepter of the All-Knowing. A lot of all-knowing gear. Oh, cheeky save. Worth wearing? God, I saw the way down there. Is that him? No, it's not. Yeah, no good. Absolute rubbish. I'd be better off with Lionel's gear. And I guess I probably don't need the Golden Scarab anymore. So anything that can help. Boost HP restoration from Flask of Crimson Tears? Why the hell not? Where even is her gear? Look, it's all the way down there. It's got some good focus and vitality, I'll give you that. Right, you happy? Alright, where to next? I definitely would. The Lord has returned at long last. Yes, I'm back. I think he means me. All right. Right, climbing more branches. How I do love this. There's someone up there. I don't know how we're getting there. I don't think it's happening. Sod him. I've been here before. That's my throne. There's a golden treasure on it too. Erdtree Heal? What's that? I can heal it? Don't know if I want to. Vastly heals HP for self and nearby allies. Won't be needing that. I don't have any allies. I ain't seen much of Melanie since she started the fire. This is where I fought that geezer. There's no help this time. we don't do any cool stuff, so that's fine.
It's been a long while, Morgoth.
Oh, yes. What's going on here, then?
Long and hard didst thou fight,
Bloody right, 80 odd hours here.
tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned.
He forgot to mention dressed like a tar.
To be granted audience once more.
Yeah, once more and never again.
Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
I thought I beat him, like, way back when. He was like a yellow hologram of himself, but... Robert. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. That's enough of that. I wasn't even in the danger zone. Utter bollocks. Such a cheap attack. Alright, let's do all that again. You are supposed to win. I'm gonna. Right, you. I've had enough. Bollocks. Oh, come on. I don't know if Fiona's gear is making a big difference here. It's hard to say. The gears are fine. Bollock. Good. This is what I wanted. No, run! It's enough! All right, okay. Something's happened. Don't change into something harder. I was getting somewhere there. Also, you've got a tiger growing out your back.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Sirosh.
When did that happen? Not keen on it.
I've given thee courtesy enough.
Courtesy? Oh, yeah.
Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
Cosmic. Careful, my dress. What the hell? Jesus! Oh, come on! That's insane. I went bleeding flying. All right, back to the start. Good. He's hard, isn't he? I think I'm going to have to bring Mr. Friend in for that second bit. Get some of the heat off me. I'm never going to get hit in. I have a certain determination to do it without Mr. Friend, but it can't go on forever. I'll block that. Dear. No. Right, look out for the lad. That's no way! No! God! Dodge that. There's no getting out of that. I got a hit in. Cheat. Cheat. Definitely dodge that. There's no dodging that. No! No! Damn it! Only had one heal left. Little sippy from your tippy whilst he's charging at you. That's unbelievable. All right, sod it. Ding-a-ling. Let's go. Ow! Bollocks tonight. That's enough! Missed that. Alright, here we go. Mr. Friend? There he is. Nothing can be done. He's nearly there. Come on. I don't know about brave.
Thy strength befits same crown.
Cheeky trophy. A part of me wishes I'd done that without Mr. Friend. I think if I'd struggled for longer, I could have done it. But he's there, so why not? He's quite overpowered, isn't he? Mr. Friend. But thank you. And it's funny because he's a duplicate of me. But he plays like how I should be playing. But I was just never good enough. Any and all means necessary. All right, an early lesson. Touch the golden light. You know, it's not a challenge run. Enjoy this, by the way. Who's this then? Is that a weapon? John Ultima? Radagon of the Golden Order? What's your deal then? Loving the music. Hey up. Bloody hell. Gives a fair walloping. That's ridiculous! Dodge that. Oh, God. No! Not happy about it. What's this? Oh, God. New attacks. You can't keep doing yellow things. It's not fair. Where am I? I'm here being murdered. Get up! Pixel health. Not good. Oh, God. I can't do anything. No! Bollocks. Any and all means necessary. Can't be done. Not doable. Rolled right into it. Missed. Not good. Oh yeah, let's go. Get wrecked, sunshine! Missed. Bit early there. That's got him. Relax, Mr. Friend. What an arsehole. What the fuck, no? Oh, God. Will I get to heal before the battle? I'd like one. Oh, man. Did it have to end with a big one? Some sort of big fly. Mixed with a giraffe. Elden Beast. Camera. Haven't actually taken a hit yet, but don't get cocky. It's a Loch Ness Monster. I don't like the look of that. Ow. I'm taking a hit now. Good Lord. No more magic. Oh, the yellow stuff has to stop. Poor Mr. Friends. Having a right old day. Oh, what's this? I think I just avoided that. No. Up, heal. What? Hit it! He's in an unhittable state. There we are. Come on. Get clobbered! God slain. Elden Remembrance. 500 grand. I'll take it. Should be able to get a 170. No, not quite. Summon Ranny? Thank you. Why would I summon Ranny? There's some more runes over there. I'll go grab them. Okay, summon Rani or touch fractured Marika. Screw it. Why not? I did all that work for her. Yeah, I had a feeling it would take me back to the sort of human form. Radagon. I didn't need to be doing that again. Persevering man.
The battle is over, I see.
Yeah, I'm a god now or something. So what's the deal with this thing?
I do solemnly swear
Did you get married?
to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
Okay.
Well then, shall we?
Where are we going?
My fair consort eternal.
Looks like the good ending to me, lads. Age of the Stars. It's a trophy one at least, I'll take it. For a four-hander. Now that's the good ending. The happiest of endings. The credits have finally rolled on Elden Ring. What a journey, man. Yeah, I'll probably go for platinum on this. So I wouldn't mind seeing some of the other endings as well. Well, I guess it's time to throw some final thoughts in there. Alright, enough of him. Don't listen to that idiot. I'm here now to take over for a slightly more sensical and rational final thoughts segment, as I've had a couple of days to stew over my completion of it. Not that anything I originally said I'd take back, but by the end of that stream, I really only had a couple of viewers who had heard most of my thoughts, good and bad, before, so I didn't want to bore them with repetitive rambling. And if you've played the game, you don't really need me to tell you how awesome it is, or complain about stuff I don't really understand. But anyway, here are my final thoughts about my experience with Elden Ring. Not a review of the game as ever, but playing it my way, for better, or in most cases, for worse. It's no secret if you've been watching this that I've been helped immensely by my friend Seth, who, having watched a lot of my streams in the past, had an idea of how I'd fare in this assignment. And he was right. I've never played a Souls game. I was led slightly astray by people telling me Stranger of Paradise and Stellar Blade would act as training for this, and while I see certain elements appear, I honestly found this more comparable to my Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough many years back. A vast open world with tons of shit to do, various rabbit holes to jump down, and many ways to die. Except in Elden Ring, you aren't given much of a direction whatsoever. One dude at the start says, head here, but you, or I anyway, were certainly not ready for it. So powering through the first small chunk of Elden Ring's required parts, I'm led to a safe haven by Seth to use the exploitative bird EXP grind when necessary, and while I could have just farmed those soldiers at the start for ages if I really wanted to for the same amount of runes, It would have taken considerably longer, so I thought, what the heck, the result is the same, I only gain time by doing this. Now, having finished the game, I understand I was more likely meant to look around for stuff to do, find stuff that kicks the shit out of me, and find stuff I can manage, do the manageable, and then come back to the ass-kickery parts later, having leveled up some. So as time went on, that's what I did, and the Birdie XP grind was pretty much retired by halfway through this series of videos. But there was unquestionably a mid-portion of this game which I made too easy. Though this was due in part to me going out of my way to level my sword and mimic tier as high as they could go. That said, I really don't regret it because while I enjoyed screwing around and finding new stuff, especially off stream while I was looking for places I could present on stream, I can't say I was totally engaged with the combat, and I confess I only ever tried one method of fighting, sword and shield, classic, but I felt like survival was more important than actual combat prowess. Having said that, whenever I was looking for such places, I always needed a guide by my side, and while on those guided journeys, I would often stumble across something else that took me by surprise, like a random giant boss, or a completely different dungeon to the one I was headed to. That part I really enjoyed, and the game is a masterclass in filling its map with these little nuggets, even if those nuggets begin to taste noticeably similar to the last three after a while. This was basically the experience I had for the rest of the game, survival with what worked previously, what others I know recommended or used on their plays, and level it up whenever possible, but never experiment because there's too much shit. From the get-go I felt absolutely inundated with craftable crap, and I'm not a huge crafter in any game, it's my bad. I've played survival horrors for too many years and am now glued to the philosophy of save everything for the final boss. It didn't pay off here, and I don't even know how much it hurt me because outside of the smithing stones, multicolored donuts, and gloveworts, it's all just still sitting there unused. So that's a brief summary of my experience of the way I played the game. Let me just say, and I said this on the original outro, that while this isn't 100% my kind of game, and I feel like I scratched maybe about 5% of its surface in my combined 120 hours of it, I feel like it might be one of the best games I've ever played, but I am not necessarily its target audience. But I still can appreciate that scope and scale, the likes of which I've never seen. It was astonishing at times. The environments, maps, level and enemy designs, just staggering. But let's go through my little list here and throw some pros and cons in there, some of which I'll count to myself, and some those in the know can call me an idiot for. The game looks and sounds fantastic, and its music when present was great, though at times a bit drowned out by the battle sound effects. The game's tone never alters far from serious and depressing, and I get why it had no levity or relief, but it is a solemn experience only lifted by your own personal achievements. The controls, if you watched part 1, you'll see I really struggled to get a grasp on that, and felt the urge to completely rearrange them. I particularly didn't like run and dodge functions being tethered to the same button, especially when later platforming sections can have you going for a run jump and you may accidentally dodge backwards off of your current platform and 80 grand goes down the Swanee. There's excellent maps with plenty to do and experiment with. Very easy to stumble upon something new even in parts traversed multiple times. The intrigue is always there. Now I touched on this earlier, but to elaborate, from the get-go, there is an implied direction where to go, but you are almost certainly not prepared for it, and you're expected to simply experiment and get good elsewhere. But not everywhere else, because some of that is also too hard. But some things might be doable. Lack of direction and any sort of quest log. Hard to tell when certain side quests were actually done or not. I actually thought I had finished Ranni's quest 3 times and realised it still wasn't done until I was told by Seth. Enemy encounters you wish to avoid are actually usually easily fleeable, especially on horseback. Not so much in dungeons, but I guess that's my fault for going into the wrong one. Far too many items and variables just led me to not wanting to touch anything or experiment at all. I didn't even realise you could feed the damn horse until Lanedale. Again, a hint from the chat. It's the sort of game where you can just lose countless hours doing a whole lot of nothing or stumbling across rabbit hole after rabbit hole, and again, I think this is one of the game's strongest aspects. Now for a bit of a contentious one. I did not care for this game's story or characters whatsoever. 120 hours happened, I witnessed 3 endings, and don't know or even care what happened. I notoriously hate old-timey language and reading, and given the silent protagonist, another attribute I'm not fond of, and their limited interactions with folk, I felt like whatever story there was completely passed me by. I'm told the game is full of lore, but I am a simple-minded human who needs to be told things with engaging characters and some scene setup. Camera angles and such would have been nice. Most of the dialogue, or I suppose monologue, from whoever I was talking to, was just presented to me in whatever I had the camera set to before walking up to them, before they began their wistful and cryptic sentences. As much as I love the discovery of various places and the wonder of what was contained within, eventually it dawned on me that there was a lot of similarity within. Same enemies, environments, assets, and even the bosses became forgettable in their recurring and occasionally slightly different variations. However, this does work well in that if you don't find 100% of everything, just finding 50% of it means you don't really miss much. I think that's a positive. Some of them, though, are fantastically designed with cool gimmicks and such, though I could have done with some less platforming. I'll come back to that. The only downside which caused me to give up on exploration was that I'd find markers on guides or even interesting little spots on the in-game map, set my marker there and head towards it only to find it 5 feet away horizontally, but 30,000 feet in the air vertically. So I'd head off to try other ways of getting there, before googling it to learn I needed a weird teleport stone or there was an invisible bridge leading to it all along. So about that platforming, in this game it has to be my most annoying gripe, and I can appreciate that the game's meant to put your heart on the beat at the slightest mistake, and it surely did, but it became frustrating, especially towards the end, when I'd lose multiple thousands of runes because I didn't make a jump or didn't realise a fog-covered snowfield had a sheer drop in front of me. I also feel like I never knew what the rules were. Some drops were obviously death, some felt like maybe death, some felt like possible health damage, and some felt fine, and at no point did I ever figure this out truly. It pissed me off when I thought I was causing friction on certain geometry to slow myself down, which would ease my fall damage, but when stepping off a 2-meter jump, my entire descent will be calculated from the top in health damage. And when fighting enemies on platforms, certain animations would throw my character off the edge, or the camera lock-on system would screw me up. And talking of the camera, the larger enemies in this game I thought were a pain in the arse. Obviously they tended to have larger health pools, do larger amounts and areas of damage to me, and slow the game's performance down more, though I guess we can blame some of that on the console. But the camera could act up for some of these, as could the targeting system. I'd be looking at an obvious area to attack a big enemy with my eyes, such as a dragon's foot, but my dude would go for his belly instead, which was 50 feet too high, and the camera would get confused trying to center the enemy, then cause a translucent effect so I couldn't see the enemy properly. Boss-wise, I feel like the game peaked with its mid-sized enemies like Margit or Godfrey. I can't be bothered with some of these giant dragons, or that Astal fella, or even the Loch Ness Monster geezer at the end. A final point to make is that the game's map, fast travel and waypoints, or sites of grace, are really nice. It's available from the start. Each new waypoint feels like a relief in the present and for the future. And the load times on PS5 anyway, pretty short. There were a few spots I wish there had been some more, but for the most part they are well placed. I will say though that the game locks you out of this mechanic when enemies are aggroed nearby, which is understandable, but there were a few times it let me peruse the map until I was actually clobbered in the face, and other times I'd fled encounters until there were no enemies in sight, and I spent a full minute whacking the map button and the game still refused to let me go back to my perusal. Now, while it all sounds a bit negative, all that, I stand by it being one of the best games I've ever played, and yet I have no intention to visit any of its DLC or any other Souls game in the near future. It just isn't really for me. It's not what I look for in a game. But I'm not closed-minded enough to not recognise its brilliance and be absolutely wowed by what it has to offer. I am glad I played Elden Ring. I'm glad I cheesed it a bit with the bird and Mr. Friend, and I'm glad other people will think my experience was pathetic and that they know better. And for those who deem this their favourite game, more power to you. I wouldn't put it there, but I felt the need to go into more depth about it than any other game I've streamed because I saw it offer me that depth. And while I might not have been up to the challenge, it was, and it delivered. GG From Software. So there you have it, my final thoughts on my experience with Elden Ring. Take all these thoughts with the knowledge that I am one person, one noob who can't do it right, and most of my gripes were down to personal preference and inadequacies anyway. But that's all from me, and if you've watched any of my Elden Ring videos here, or just this final rant, I thank you dearly for watching. Stay cheeky, and I'll see you next time.